The moment someone decides to be rude, they try to take control of the conversation and your emotions. Most advice tells you to ignore it or walk away, but sometimes that's not enough. Sometimes you need to reclaim your power without sinking to their level. This is not about winning an argument. It's about holding your ground and preserving your dignity. Here are 10 powerful ways to respond to rudeness. Shift the dynamic and leave them speechless. Act 1. All the best to you too. You can also say, thanks, same to you. This response can disarm the opponent, and they'll be hard-pressed to come up with a witty reply. It's difficult to get upset about you redirecting their own wishes back at them. This gives you a brief pause to decide what to do next. 2. Could you tell me the time? Or any other question that abruptly changes the subject. Is it Wednesday, or am I mistaken? Do you know if it's supposed to get colder tonight? How do I get to the library? The key is to force the other person to switch gears and think about something else for a moment. There's a good chance they'll cool off, and the conversation can proceed more calmly. It's a paradoxical approach, but often effective. 3. You're especially generous with compliments today. Again, you refuse to get dragged into a fight, instead demonstrating calm and composure. The other person is forced to figure out how to react to your praise. If they say something like, "How can you say that?" they'll look ridiculous. They'll either have to admit they were being rude or concede that they were wrong. 4. It's rare to meet someone as polite as you. This is a variation of the previous phrase. Once more, the other person is forced to think about how to respond without losing face. Of course, they might resort to direct insults or incoherent rambling. In that case, you can simply end the conversation. 5. Do you always talk to people this way, or am I just lucky today? You give the person a chance to reconsider and stop their rude behavior, or even apologize and continue the conversation calmly. But they might choose to escalate the conflict and respond with something like, "No, but with people like you, I have no other choice." In that case, you can also immediately exit the conversation. 6. Did you have a tough day? I sympathize, but I can't help you with that. With these words, you shift the focus from your actions to the other person, their state, and their behavior. You don't accuse them of rudeness. You assume they're having a hard time. But you also make it clear that you don't intend to play their game. The person can choose to continue the conflict or calm down. 7. Oh, what a line. Could you repeat that, please? I need to write it down. Yes, this is sarcasm. It's appropriate if you want to show that you have no intention of getting involved in a conflict and aren't taking the situation too seriously. A request to repeat their words can also throw them off and dampen their aggressive spirit. There's a chance you both might laugh and continue to talk calmly. 8. There must be something wrong with my ears. When people are rude to me, I can't hear a thing. You clearly show that you perceive their behavior as rude and that it's unacceptable to you. At the same time, you allow for a bit of self-deprecation, suggesting you're not taking the situation too seriously. This approach can work well if passions haven't flared up yet, and the conversation can still be steered toward a calmer course. 9. Thanks for your opinion. I won't be needing it. You can use this phrase to end the conversation, then turn around and walk away. It's easy to see this as passive-aggressive, but rudeness is an open attack, and it's not always appropriate to respond with a smile and diplomatic phrases. 10. Stop, change your tone, or be silent immediately. No jokes here. You clearly show the other person that you won't respond in kind. You stay out of the conflict and maintain your composure. It's crucial to say these phrases in a confident and calm voice, clearly and without any hint of pleading. This shows that you are in control, and you alone decide the conditions under which you're willing to continue the dialogue. This will help put the rude person in their place. Mastering these responses is not about winning every argument, but about choosing your battles and refusing to be a victim of someone else's negativity. Each phrase is a tool for control, a way to assert your boundaries, protect your peace, and show that you cannot be easily rattled. The ultimate power lies not in what you say, but in your ability to maintain composure and dignity, no matter what they throw at you.